Same graph, but now check this out. I want to figure out a cosine function for this. And yes, I still want to be positive because, okay, if it's positive, my cosine function we know looks like a cosine cup. If it's negative, then my cup is, of course, flipped, right? Okay, so same nonsense as before. Do the box method. The box method is just the easiest way in the world to do this. All right, so there's the top of my box, right? There's the bottom of my box. That has not changed. So my maximum, of course, is 1. My min, of course, is -5. Max plus min divided by 2, max 1 plus min divided by 2, -4/2, still -2. That's my displacement. That's my D. That's my vertical displacement. Okay, find my A value. Okay, my A value is max, right? Max minus min over 2. Aha. Max being 1 minus my min, which is -5 over 2. This is -6 over 2. Oh, sorry, plus 6, positive, positive, equals to 3. There's my amplitude. Cool. So I've got my amplitude is still 3. My vertical displacement is still -2. So I know my A value, I know my D value. All right, let's figure out the period and the horizontal phase shift. No problemo. All right, remember, this is cosine cup. So it has to be like this, and it says that it is a positive value. Okay, so look for that. Oh, hey, lo and behold, look what I got right there. Oh, look at that. There's my one complete cycle. All right, so figure out the magic box. Magic box goes right through here, baby. Look at that, goes right through there. All right, so how much should we shift over by? Well, again, measure these guys out because you can't see them very well. That's pi. You got 1, 2, 3 ticks. So this pi is broken up into 3s. This is pi over 3. So starting here, pi over 3, 2 pi over 3, 3 pi over 3, which is just pi. So you know you did it right. Okay, so you moved over 2 ticks to the right. So if you think about this, the minimum horizontal phase shift on this is 2 ticks to the right, 2 pi over 3 to the right. Easy. Wow, awesome. Okay, now my question then is, what's the period? Well, you can count this again. Remember, each one of these ticks here, again, is a pi over 3. So here we go. Starting here, going to here. Ready? 1 pi over 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pi over 3, which is just 4 pi. Wonderful. So we know our C value. Our B value, of course, comes out from 2 pi over the period, 4 pi. Cancel, cancel, 2 over 4, 1/2. There's our B value. Oh my gotcha. This is so nice and convenient. Okay, so let's go. Let's draw it. So if you draw this now, you have y equals to an amplitude of 3. Remember, it's a cosine function. Cosine, B value is 1/2. X minus, oh, horizontal phase shift is right, so it's -2 pi over 3. Beautiful. -2. There it is. Beautiful. Now, let's compare this because surprisingly, this is exactly the same graph as the previous podcast. The previous podcast, I wanted you to find sine. On this one, I want you to find cosine. So I'm curious as ever. Can we put this into our calculator and come up with the same identical graph? Ooh, that'd be interesting. Okay, so I still have the old graph sitting right here. I still have the y equals 2. I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to pump in this new equation, but with cosine in it. So notice, the amplitude is still the same, 3. It is now a cosine graph then, which means, yup, the period is still the same. It's still 1/2, right? The period was 4 pi. Bracket, This is still x, but now we're subtracting here because our horizontal phase shift is actually 2 pi over 3 right here. 2 pi over 3. So let's put in, oh boy, this will be interesting. Alpha fraction 2 pi over 3. Beautiful. Bracket and close the bracket off. And we're still shifting down by 2. Still shifting down by 2. Now, what's going to happen is you're going to see the original graph in blue, and that's going to be replaced by the red. Now, if you want to, though, what's really cool is you can go way over here. Okay, so I'm going to go all the way back here. Okay, I'm going to choose a different line. Look at the lines that we can choose here. We can choose a thinner line. This is the original line. I'm going to choose a thinner line and say, okay. So what you're going to see is you're going to see the blue line, instead of being totally replaced by the red line, you'll see the nice thick blue line, as you can see here, and right over top of it, a nice thin red line. So it should go right on top of it. Ready? Oh, keep our fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. Punch it. Boom. And there it is. Oh, look at that. It's the exact same graph, two different, completely different formulas, right? One's a sine function, one's a cosine function, but exactly the same graph. Cool, eh?